Okay, so I think last episode I covered on how to place the site components, place the topo solid, and I did how to place the asphalt driveway, sidewalk, walkway, and our street. And I also placed some trees and shrubs at the front of our house. So in this episode, I'm gonna go over on how to create 3D views and maybe some renders, so we can have some images that we can put on our cover page. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna create a 3D view that looks directly in front of the house. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go to our site plan, and I'm gonna go over to here, and I'm gonna click this arrow right here, and I'll just click this camera, and it says here from average grade offset 5 foot 6. So 5 foot 6 above the average grade is our eye view right there. So I'm gonna click from here across the street, maybe around here, and I will hover the mouse over this space and click one time, and that is what our house will look like from the front. I can always drag these buttons to change the size of the image, and you guys can turn on shaded to see the color, or you guys can turn on realistic to see the actual color, the actual materials of the house. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, for this view, I'm gonna put hidden line, and I'm gonna change the sky, and I'm gonna put some shadows on it. So I'm gonna click this thing, and I'm gonna click graphic display option, and in order to change the sky, I'm gonna go to background, and I'm gonna click this drop down, and I'll click gradient. So the sky color, I want it to be a little bit lighter than that, and I'm gonna hit OK. Horizontal color, I'm gonna keep the same thing, and ground color, I'm gonna keep it the same thing, and I'm gonna hit OK. So that is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna do some changes into it as well. So for shadow, I will turn on cast shadow, and I'll hit apply to see what it's gonna look like. Yeah, I quite like the shadows that cast on our house, and I'm gonna click show ambient shadow, and I'll hit apply, and it looks quite nice. Sketchy lines, I don't want it, I'm just gonna keep it like that. And background, we already have it. Depth queuing, we don't need that. Yeah, I quite like this option, so I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna export this one as an image. So in order to do that, I'll go over to this file, and I'll hit export, and I'll hover the mouse over to this arrow, and then I'll click this one, and I'll click image, and then I'm going to change the location. So let's find like the location of the image that I want to export. So I'm going to find that YouTube house Revit. I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to change the name. Wait, I think this is where we change the name, so I'm going to change the name right here. Cover page image front, and then I'm gonna keep it 1024 pixel, and then I'll choose lossless, and now hit OK. Oh, this is the path. This is supposed to be the path, so we're supposed to be in here, and yes, I'm gonna hit save, and I'm gonna hit OK, and then I'm gonna go and find that. Okay, so this is our image. It looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with it, so I'm gonna keep it like that, and I'm gonna create another 3D view that looks from this side of the street. So I'm gonna click this one, I'm gonna click camera, And let's say this time I'm gonna click it from here, go to here, and I'm gonna maybe change the angle, the camera angle a little bit, reduce this guy maybe like this, and I'm gonna turn it into realistic. So this is what our building is gonna look like. And before doing some renderings, I'm gonna go to graphic display option, and I will turn on our shadows, and I'll hit apply. So it's gonna take a while to load because we are in realistic mode. I think I'm quite happy with the shadow of the building right there. Background, I'm gonna hit sky, and I would apply to see what it's gonna be like. And yeah, it looks quite nice. I'm gonna hit OK for now, and I'm gonna render this image. So I'm gonna hit this teapot right here, and for the render quality, I'm just gonna use high. So the more you go, the more like your computer has to work. I'm just gonna go with high, and maybe with printer I will go with 300 dpi, and I'll go exterior, sun, and artificial. And sun setting, I'm gonna use still, and here you guys can find a location that you guys will like. I'll choose New York. Let's see if New York is here. So New York and Y right here. I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna go, I'll go with 9:29 a.m. and I will hit apply to see. Okay, so this is what the shadow is gonna be like. So I'm gonna hit OK, and I will hit render. So I'll wait for it to render. So the better your PC, the better your rendering time is gonna be. So I can see that this thing is taking way too long. Is it? Okay, it's not that long. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Okay, so it took us about 2 minutes to do it. So this is the render. I'm gonna export it as an image, and I'm gonna place it in the same thing. So I'm gonna name it cover page image side view. I'm gonna hit save, and I'm just gonna keep it like that. You can also save it to project, but I'm just gonna save it into the folder. So I'm gonna go here, and I can double click into it to see what it's gonna look like. So as you guys can see, the quality is not that nice, but it is Revit render, so I don't recommend rendering in Revit, but it is what it is. It serves the purpose. I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna close one more time. So I'm gonna close this one, and it will get back to our model. I can also export this one as an image, so it's brighter and um, better quality, but I think I'm gonna create another 3D view to do that. So this time, let's see if our review has something interesting. So I'm gonna maybe create one review. So in order to do that, I'm gonna delete some of these trees. Go to our site plan, camera, and then maybe I will create a review from here. Here. So to trim the images, and I'm gonna turn on shaded. Maybe I'll turn on realistic. And then I'll click this one, I'll go graphic display option. And I'll go to shadow, cast shadow, hit apply. Show ambient shadow, hit apply as well. And I'll go background and I'll go sky. And I'll hit apply to see what it's gonna look like. I quite like this view. So I'm gonna export this one as an image. So file, export, and you hover your mouse through here, you click this one and you click into image. And yeah, I'm gonna hit OK. And let's go to our file to see. So I should rename this one. So I'll rename this one cover page image rear, and I'll close it. So there you have it. You got all of your images that you need to put on your cover page, and I think that looks nice. And that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for staying in. And for the next episode, I think I'm going to get over to placing views on a sheet, and then we can put our annotation like dimension, text, whatever it is. Thank you.